I'm at the Hollis Pharmacy and General Store waiting for Senator Kelly Ayotte and Lieutenant Governor Ayotte Healey of my state to come in. We have a New Hampshire voter here. Sir, what's your name?
Tom Allen.
Tom, where are you from?
From Hollis.
Now, Tom, what decided to bring you down here to see the Senator and the Lieutenant Governor?
I felt that it's the opportunity to get out there and help represent the conservatives.
Now, this last week has been the Democratic Convention week. Did you see any of it? And if you did, do you think it helped or hurt the Democrats in the general election?
I didn't watch it. And I'll tell you, my mind is set. And I think what you may see here come November is, I believe, a lot of people that I've spoken with have simply shut out a lot of the rhetoric at this point and have made up their minds. I think you're going to be surprised if you see, conservatively speaking, when the votes are cast in November.
Now, the biggest and most viewed moment of the Democratic Convention was the attempt to put Jerusalem and God back in the platform and the fiasco that followed. Over 400,000 people have watched that video in the last 2 days, and Congressman Allen West already has a commercial running in Florida with that footage. How do you think that's going to play nationwide, or will it have an effect?
Well, I said I did not watch the DNC. I did see that, and it was shocking to say the least. We are a conservatively rooted nation, whether or not the DNC wants to admit that. And I believe that God is a big part of a lot of people's lives. You can believe in what God you wish, but I believe there's a creator out there for it. And at this point, it was shocking. I watched the vote and how it was ramrodded through. I think they realized the mistake they made almost immediately with striking God and Jerusalem. They made a quick recovery, but that was not on the voice count of the people if you watch the convention floor.
Now, are you looking to see Governor Romney do anything in particular during the last 2 months to cement the election?
To stick to his guns, not to be deviated by all the rhetoric that's coming out of the DNC or the Obama camp right now. He's a businessman. Anybody that my friends cross all party lines. But to sit down, the simple argument I have is, do you have the opportunity to borrow your way out of where you are right now? And there's no answer other than no. They can't respond otherwise. And my concern is where we're going. $16 trillion in debt, and it's climbing by the day, by the hour, by the minute. If that doesn't concern people at this point, in the exodus of business, they speak about Blaine and Romney. My gosh, I mean, what happened in the last 4 years? There really is no business plan in place. What was the jobs format of the group that Obama hasn't met in how many months? It's crazy to me to even think that people ignore it at this point. There's been no plan for it, and you've seen it. That's the results we have right now. 4 years, what do we have? We don't have a lot. When Bush came into office, when George Jr. came in, I remember he said something within the first month or so that this is what he had inherited or picked up from his predecessor. That was cut short into the quick, and he stopped and he stepped up and started moving ahead. We're almost 4 years into it right now with Obama, and what do we hear? The same stuff. Well, he wanted the job. Well, I say, if you want the job, and you wanted the job, Obama, what happened? Because I don't know of a person that would be employed anywhere that could come up with an excuse that say that somebody previous to me, 4 years later, is what I'm dealing with, the consequence, and it's going to take me time. I'm sorry, but nobody could be employed under those circumstances. Why would it accept it now? I have no idea.
You sound like Clint Eastwood at the RNC.
I like Clint's little speech. Now, if you mention the DNC, I did see the part about that union labor leader in the chair, and I've dealt with, and I have no problems with people that are unionized. I think that it's difficult at best right now to say that why they function. And I mean, when I see it as a representation of the people, but my experience has been, I've dealt with them in the past for about 20 years out in the West Coast, and I don't like to see violence. I've seen it, and to see this guy speaking to and beating up a chair.
Oh, I saw that.
Thuggery. I mean, you're thugging a chair. Now, come on. I mean, where's the civility in this world? And I am tired. The thing I'm tired about is name calling. We stand on the platform that we have. And the only thing that I see right now is rhetoric that's constantly attacking Ryan and Romney. And I find that horrendous.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time.